Record button. When I give you a thumbs up, it's ready to go.
Okay.
All right, I think we're live.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
I think we're live.
Can you hear me, Ron?
I can.
Fantastic. Right, we had some technical challenges here. Now I've got to share this to my timeline. Can you hear me, Ron?
I can.
Fantastic. Right, we had some technical challenges here. Now I've got to share this to my timeline.
You probably want to mute your. You can't until you. But then.
Fantastic. Right, we had some technical challenges here. I've got to share this to my timeline.
You probably want to mute your. You can't until you. But then.
Fantastic. Right, we had some I'm just looking where to share.
You should just hit the share public. You probably want to mute your. You can't until you. But then.
Where's the share public, Ron?
Underneath it, you should see the little, underneath the video, you should see the share button there. The share public.
Oh, I see, of course.
And then once you do that, then you'll want to close your Facebook so we don't get feedback. Underneath it, you should see the. And I hope everybody's enjoying this. This is behind the scenes, right? We're doing a little behind the scenes before we get started. And
okay.
That's always good.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, this is David Downer from
your window there.
And we've got some technical challenges, but very briefly, we're doing this on Ron's timeline. So if anyone is watching that doesn't know me, I spent 25 years plus in the fitness industry, so health is very much my thing. And earlier this year, I got very interested in something that's very much health related. And long story short, it brought me to connect with Ron. And so it's my great pleasure to pass over to Ron. For anyone on my timeline, my friends, this is Ron Deering over in the US, and I'm just going to pass over to Ron. Apologies for all the feedback, but the feedback will end when Ron starts speaking.
Hey, David, it's great. In fact, David, I would close your browser. I would close Chrome or whatever you have. That way it's not playing in the background. That will help out. If you just close Facebook altogether. David, great. In fact, David, I would close your browser. I would close Chrome or whatever you have. That way. That good? Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Ron Deering, and as David said, I am here in North Idaho in the U.S. And first, I just want to give it back to David. We've just met over about a week and a half ago. I think we may have even. We weren't even friends on Facebook initially. And he reached out to me after one of my lives, and man, what an amazing gentleman. I always love connecting up with people in our own age group because, we have so much in common, and we kind of think alike and so forth. And he had some great success in his life, and I'm just honored and blessed, David, that you chose to kind of hook your wagon to our team. And this is going to be an amazing ride. So I want to just talk real quick about what got me started and why we're so passionate and the vision we have in this business. About a year and a half ago or so, I had to have open heart surgery and a quadruple bypass, and so my health was kind of. And before that, I had a physical and my health was perfect. And they've told me now it's genetics. It had nothing to do with bad living or anything like that. But 3 months after I had the open heart surgery, the bypass failed, and I had a heart attack and I had to have stents. And long story short, around May of this year, I was watching a good friend of mine, Aaron Parker, do a launch of his business with an 8-figure superstar, created over 55 millionaires, Mr. Robert Hollis. And I was blown away. So I went out and looked at the system, and within an hour, I got involved. And I saw this, and I'm going to tell you why what got me so excited. And it was really these four things. One is when I saw the leadership in the corporation, in the company, this amazing couple, Jen and Josh Zwagel, what they've put together in their life before this and what they put together for this business was just incredible. When I saw the product, CBD oil, and their nutritional sprays, they're on the cutting edge. CBD oil is probably the biggest trend that we're going to see in our lifetime in the medicinal arena. The next thing I saw was a system that they put together that is taking advantage of the internet, taking advantage of social media, taking advantage of all the things that are going on right now, and almost build your business on virtual autopilot. And the last thing I saw was the field leadership. People like Robert Hollis, who was a multimillionaire, an 8-figure earner, came out of retirement to build this business with his wife. That said a lot to me. And because of that, it became the perfect storm. I got involved, and it's been a whirlwind. My first full month of June, we rank advanced to 10K and did over 30,000 in business that month. And just this past month in October, we rank advanced again to 25K. We've made over 5 figures in the business in the 5.5 months that we've been doing it. And we're building an amazing team of servant leaders and servant hearts and people that truly, honestly want to go out there and get involved and help people, not only in their financial lives, because it's one of the best comp plans I've ever seen in 40 plus years of being in network marketing. But they also want to share with people the amazing results we're getting with our CBD oil and our nutritional products and so forth. One of the things that I want to really touch on real quick is, certainly if you're in a position right now where you are looking to better your health, better your financial situation, get involved with a business and get involved with a business that I believe is going to skyrocket and go vertical. And I'll tell you about that here in just a second. But then please, before we go any further, comment below on David's profile. And if you comment on my profile, I'll get it back to David. But comment below on David's profile where you shared this, and just ask him, maybe put something like perfect storm, or I want the info, or private message him so that he knows that you want the info. Because here's what's happened. We have Robert Hollis, a multimillionaire, who has allowed me and allowed David to add you to his group of free training. So David's going to be able to add you to this group that you can get all the free training and learn how to build your business and learn how to build a legacy from a gentleman that's over 31 years has become one of the top earners in network marketing ever. And he's sharing that all for free. So I want you to reach out so that David can add you to the vision team, tag you on a couple of videos and get you started in seeing what's going on. And then talk to you about our free tour, and David will give you a link to get into the free tour and see what our company and our business does. And I want to end with this. 3 weekends ago, I guess now, time goes by so fast we don't even know it, but we had our national convention. And one of the things they did was they introduced 2 new products. And when you hear what these products are, you're going to be blown away, because I never even considered that. But the first product is CBD infused coffee, and not just coffee, but really high-end Arabica bean, good, rich, full-bodied coffee, along with a mushroom that I don't know the name of it, but it is an antioxidant. It's got just an incredible amount of health benefits and so forth with CBD oil. And if you understand that coffee is the number 2 commodity traded in the world, just under oil. And the number 3 commodity is creamers and the things you put in your coffee. So what did they do? We now have 3 different creamers, vanilla, hazelnut, and mocha, that are keto friendly. They're gluten free. They have CBD infused oil. They have Cambodia Garcencia, whatever it is, to lose weight. In fact, I've already lost 2 or 3 pounds just drinking the coffee. And it's amazing. Drink 1 cup a day. I get my dose of CBD oil in the morning. I get everything I need. It tastes great. So now you've got the number 2 and number 3 commodity traded in the world infused with the biggest trend in our lifetime, and our businesses are just going crazy. I believe that we're going to go vertical. And I believe if you miss out on this, you're in a position where this could be Microsoft, this could be Google, this could be Amazon, any one of these huge opportunities that are out there that we all sit back and go, wow, if I'd only known, if I only knew an apple, it was more than a fruit. If I only knew, right? So I just want to close with this on my part. Don't hesitate. Reach out to David, comment below, private message him, call him, send him a pigeon, whatever you need to do. Get a hold of him, ask him what's going on, ask him to add you to the vision team, show you don't miss out on this. I believe that you have the opportunity. We were also rated the #1, the purest, and the #1 CBD business out there. That is huge. So with that, reach out to David. I'm going to give it back to David, see if he has any more questions for me, and let him take it from here.
That's fantastic, Ron. Am I still on?
Yes, you are. You are still on.
Oh, okay. That's good. Oh no, that's absolutely fantastic. Apologies everyone for the technical challenges at the start there. I just think this is amazing because it's, as you say, it's the perfect storm. Over here in the UK, and I know it's been the same in the US, there's been some really high-profile stuff in the media about CBD oil this year. I mean, certainly since the early part of the summer here in the UK. It's been all over the press, the television. There's been radio stuff. It's and it's really bringing it to people's attention. And with my background in health and fitness, which is what kind of drew me to it in the first place. I'm always interested in anything that's going to help people because I'm all about helping people to better health. And one of the things that concerns me is that I see some people out there promoting CBD oil and making all sorts of medical claims. Well, we can't make medical claims. I'm not a doctor. Ron's not a doctor. We're not your doctors. But the great thing is you don't have to do that because there is masses. I've done a lot of research in a short space of time. There's masses of evidence out there. Just Google CBD oil and the evidence is just overwhelming with medical case studies, scientific type case studies out there. So we can't make medical claims, but I say don't need to. And I was looking at a website earlier that it's like an A to Z, or as you say in America, A to Z, of all sorts of medical conditions, just from everyday ailments through to some sort of like the more serious the very serious stuff, and case studies that have been done where CBD has been proven under certain circumstances to be of great benefit. So just go out and research CBD. It's an incredible product, and it can help a lot of people. And it's one of those things that we've all got a medicine cupboard in our home or a medicine drawer. We've got the pills and potions and that. Everyone needs CBD oil in that in that cupboard. Back along, I did a Facebook Live on my timeline about therapeutic oils that aromatherapists use, and there's a whole load. I mean, there's hundreds of these oils that can help people with all sorts of conditions. From just basic everyday ailments through to things that are more serious. But I say there's hundreds of oils. So if you've got a certain condition that you've read up on the internet and you think like, I wonder if this oil helps me, you buy that oil. Now you get another condition and that oil's not the right oil. And so you find the right oil and you end up with like dozens of different bottles of oil. But there's one oil that will probably cover most things, and it's CBD oil. Don't take my word for it. Don't take Ron's word for it. I've just urged people, do your research. And having done your research, if you think it's something that you would like to try and test out, absolutely reach out and connect with me. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's absolutely nothing to lose. And it could change, or could certainly benefit, I should say, the health of you and your family.
And I totally agree. And one of the things, and I think the last number I heard was like over 23,000 research papers and so forth. And you can go out there, and I did this in the beginning. And I'll tell you this quick story. And again, David and I aren't doctors, but I had just had my 3-month checkup. And one of the things, that cardiologists are concerned about is your cholesterol and all that. And over the past 3 months, the only thing I've changed, not my diet, hardly at all, or anything else, is added CBD oil. And my bad cholesterol is down to 63. And my cardiologist has never seen that before, couldn't believe it. And he was just raving. You can go out on Google and say CBD oil and fibromyalgia, CBD oil and diabetes, CBD oil and this, and I'd almost guarantee you're going to find an article on it. And I totally agree. And and I didn't mention this, and David did, but we not only do we have a 30-day money-back guarantee, a full 30-day money-back guarantee, 100% money-back guarantee, but it's a 30-day, 100% empty bottle. So if you use the whole thing and it doesn't benefit you and you just don't like it, within that 30 days, you just call the company and more questions asked, and boom. Now, I haven't known anybody to do it yet. I'm sure that will happen. But, and I can show you real quick, just so you see the purity and of this. It's straight from the hemp plant. And look at the color of that. It's just golden gorgeous. It's pure. The only thing in our product is CBD oil and hemp seed oil. And where does CBD come from? The hemp plant, right? So, it is perfect. It's a perfect storm.
And Ralph, I was going to say, some of my products arrived today, and you just touched on. Yeah, I mean we're a CBD oil company, but we're not just a CBD oil company. We're a health company, and we've got these amazing sprays, nutritional sprays. Now look, as I mentioned, my background is health. I was in the industry for 25 plus years. I'm still in the industry, and so most people take some form of vitamin nutritional supplements. And I don't know if you're aware, but when you're taking vitamin nutritional tablets, the body, and this is research has been done on this, the body typically absorbs about 15 to 20% at best of the nutrition. So let's say you're taking a vitamin supplement that's got 200 milligrams of vitamin C. You're going like, yes, I'm getting 200 milligrams of vitamin C from that tablet. You're not. You're going to get, let's say on the generous side, you're getting 20%. Okay, so you're actually getting 40 milligrams of vitamin C, and you're thinking you're getting 200. Okay, and then there's all the other, all the other ones that are in there that you're only getting, at best 20%. I was blown away by this. I didn't know. But these nutritional sprays, okay, the body absorbs typically 98% of the nutrition that's in these sprays. And I've been blown away. I'm as excited about these sprays as I am about the CBD oil, because the testimonials, there are so many testimonials. There's we've got a trim, it's called Trim 365. This is for weight loss. Majority of people now, certainly in the US and certainly in the UK and the EU, the European Union, people across the world are overweight or obese. And the biggest challenge, and this is a big area that I've been involved in, weight loss has been, as a fitness trainer, one of the areas I've helped a lot of people with in the past. And one of the biggest challenges is overeating. No disrespect to my American friends, but the first and only time I went to America many years ago, I couldn't believe the size of Americans. I couldn't believe, and then I realized why, because the sheer volume of food that you guys put away. Unfortunately, the UK has caught up as well, because most people overeat. As if sort of like food is going to go out of fashion. It's not going to become available anymore. Most people overeat. You don't need to, but it's lovely, isn't it? We all love our food, and we're not happy just to have 3 meals a day. It's sort of like, oh, I ate an hour ago. Oh, I need to eat something else. Or you go past the shop and see some lovely yummy food in there, so you go and buy some. You don't need all this food. But what this spray does is stop the cravings. Okay, it helps you to sort of go like, oh, I don't even need to eat. Okay, so it's to reduce the cravings, to reduce that urge to eat, so that you can just focus on eating, 3 healthy as possible meals a day. It's the damage is done in between meals more often than not. Okay, the overeating side, yes, it will help you, not to need to eat so much, but then the real damage then gets done in between, where you grab those unhealthy snacks more often than not. So the testimonials I've seen on this is absolutely amazing. All of the products actually, and another one, I just mentioned one more, it's the sleep. How many people struggle with sleep? I mean, it's everywhere. Everyone knows somebody who has issues with sleep. And the testimonials, you just I can't do it because I haven't opened it yet, but just a few sprays in your mouth before you go to bed, and people are getting amazing night's sleep that haven't been able to get good night's sleep for years. So as a health person, as a former fitness trainer and someone who's been in this industry, health industry for many years, I am excited about these sprays, and these sprays are available anywhere in the world. So there is a bit of a restriction on the CBD oil. If you're in the UK or in any one of the 28 European Union countries, okay, so that's not the whole of Europe, but it's 28 countries, and most states, almost all, not quite all states, but most states in the USA, the CBD oil is available. But everywhere, these amazing nutritional sprays are available. So if you're thinking that you might like to just try a product, 30-day money-back guarantee, nothing to lose, feel free to reach out. If you're thinking like, this is an interesting company, and I know quite a lot of people on my Facebook friends are home business people, but it doesn't matter whether you are or not. If you're looking for a way just to generate an extra bit of income, well, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can come on board with us and start a sprays business, but you can also start a CBD oil business, even if you can't have the CBD in your country, because we can teach you how to promote to the countries where the CBD oil is completely legal, like 28 European countries, like most American states. Okay, so yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Just like to ask Ron one question. Ron, if there's people watching going like, well, it sounds great, but I've not really got that much experience or even any experience in running a home business, and is this going to be really hard for me to do? Is it what help is available? I don't want to be on my own. What would you say to those people who are hesitating because they don't think perhaps they can actually do this?
David, that's a great question, because again, in my 40 years of being in network marketing, one of the biggest questions and biggest challenges and the biggest things that have knocked people out that I found is people coming to me and saying, well, I just got no support. My upline didn't help me. There was no support from the company and so forth. And one of the biggest things that we are concentrating on and putting together is, you are going to have so much support within our team and within our uplines team that you're going to be taken step by step, handheld, just like we're doing now with David. We're going to help you launch your business. We're going to help you get out there. We're going to help you work with the people that you bring on. We're going to show you step by step exactly how you can build your business the most effective way. We've got a lot of people. Our team happens to be the fastest growing team in my uplines right now, and we're doing really amazing. And to have access to an Aaron Parker and a Robert Hollis, 8-figure earner, it just created his most recent millionaire, so now it's up to 55 in this business. And when you have that kind of support with people there, and we don't have any cross-line issues, it doesn't matter where you're at, whose team you're on, or what who you're involved with. We're going to reach out. We're going to help you. We're going to lock arms with you, and we're going to make sure that our first and foremost priority is getting you successful. And because of that, David, we're seeing people in their first week of being in the business start making money. Obviously, you don't get paid till the second week, but and yes, and David's one of them, right? And so support is a huge thing for me and our team, and I want to assure you that we will be locking arms with you and teaching you and guiding you and working with you step by step. And in fact, every Saturday we do a detailed training, and which is going to start in about 30 minutes. And you can plug into that. There's all kinds of other things, and videos and training and everything that you can plug into.
Can I just say in finishing, really, I've had one or two. I've been involved in the industry like Ron many years, many years. I started out a long time ago with a little American soap company that some of you might have heard of. Um, and most of my experiences have been fantastic. Most of my experience has been fantastic. I've had a couple of dodgy experiences lately, which has resulted in me looking at this company. And can I just say, I have never felt more comfortable with this company. When I looked at, I've been looking for quite a few months, but I really decided to take a serious look just in the last few weeks. And when I did, it's like, do you know, this is like a really comfortable pair of bedroom slippers. It really is. I just love everything. I looked into it in huge detail. I looked at whose team did I want to be part of. I found Ron. I'd actually, our paths almost crossed several years ago, but not quite. But I did know Ron's name, which is why I decided to come on board with Ron. Sorry, and But do you know what really clinched the deal for me? And that was when I watched the video of the company founders, Josh and Jenna. I was blown away. Wow. I've unfortunately had experience of not too many, but one or two company founders who I'm ashamed are in the industry. And so, you know, I'm very cautious about company founders. And, you know, once you listen to these guys, the first person that I went to about this business was a good friend of mine, Andy. And I said to Andy, was just talking, I said, Andy, tell you what, watch this video, watch Jenna and Josh. And I said, by the end of it, you'll know whether you want to be part of this company or not. Okay, he joined us next morning. Another friend of mine, Will, who was the next person I went to, my two wingmen that I wanted with me. And I said, Will, same thing. If nothing else, watch this video with Josh and Jenna. You'll know by the end of it if you want to be involved with this company or not. Will joined. He didn't even tell me. No, 2-3 hours later, he'd actually joined. He didn't even come back to me. And I got a message from the company, and I was on the phone. Hey, Will, you obviously like the video. And yeah, wow, they are. I am so impressed. So to have Ron, lovely man Ron, as my sponsor, Aaron Parker, Aaron and Kathy, I know from previous company, wonderful people, young and dynamic, and all the training and all the supports in place. Robert Hollis, well, you know, industry legend, in the top 30, I believe, are income earners of all time in an industry that's now about 60 years old. And that's my immediate upline, for goodness sake. And so if anyone is concerned about the support and whether they're going to get help and everything, I mean, Ron's already working with my people that I've been bringing in this week and reaching out to them and helping them. And it's absolutely, I will actually say that I've never felt more comfortable with a company, with products, with the support, and you know, and the fact the company has been around now for, is it 4 years, coming up 5? So it's not a new company. The CBD Orbit is like 1.5 years old, but it's my daily choice, and that in itself is great, because there's companies out there that are just CBD oil companies. There's companies out there that just focus on that one product, and then suddenly they're no longer the product that everyone's talking about, and someone's talking about, and suddenly another product comes along that's the product you need to be with, and suddenly it's difficult for them to embrace that. You know, if you are a cryptocurrency company, how do you transition from being a cryptocurrency company to doing CBD oil? It's a bit like, it doesn't quite fit together, does it? But My Daily Choice, what a brilliant name. So it started out with these wonderful sprays, and now they've added the CBD oil. And in future, I know, because the company have said, there will be other products that they will add, and they will just fit in so nicely. So we're always going to be on topic all the time. So yep, that's it from me.
All right, David, thank you so much again. We're going to say goodbye now, but thank you all again. Reach out. We'd love to work with you. We'd love to have you a part of our team and our family. And God bless you, David. And I can't wait to do more of these with you and your team.
I can't wait to. Thank you very much, Ron. Really appreciate it. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.